Hey Brown Coat, you finished with the new Goku video yet?
Yeah, I'm recording it right now.
Good thing! Your viewers are going crazy!
You would be too if you couldn't fly. Fire off ki blasts, use the Kameho Wave, or go Super Saiyan. I guess I better get started. Alright, before I get started on the command block portion, there is one thing I want us to do first. The very first thing I want us to do, do tag, S, add Goku. This is going to be how you become Goku, how you get the Goku Tag. As you can see, I already have it, but when you type it in, it gives you the Goku Tag. This is going to be necessary in order to get access to everything that we're about to do. As you can see, the Kami House is not filled with Master Roshi, it is filled with command blocks. Everything from flying, special abilities, Kameho Wave, Ki Blast, Super Saiyan ability, everything right inside here. So, starting off with the basics, these are going to be the enhanced abilities that Goku will get in his base Saiyan form, not Super Saiyan, not Kaioken. So I've got a repeating, always active command block here, and if you don't know how to get command blocks, it's going to be /give @s command underscore, that's not an underscore, block, just like that. When you type it in, it'll give you one. Since I already have one in my inventory, it now has two there. So you're going to put the first one down, and that is repeating, always active. That's going to be /effect @a tag equals Goku, strength 1, 2, true. So as Goku, you are twice as strong as a normal person. Chain conditional, always active. /effect @a tag equals Goku, speed 1, 2, true. You got double the speed, maybe a little bit more than that. Chain conditional, always active. I'm going to give you this one here. This effect is resistance 1, 1, true. So you're going to have an enhanced defense. And then this one here, chain conditional, always active. That one's going to be /effect @a tag equals Goku again, and that's going to be regeneration 1, 1, true. So as Goku, you get more strength, speed, defense, and you get some natural healing. Now as we come up here, this is going to be for the flight mechanics. You see we have another repeating command block, and that is unconditional, always active. It's going to be /test4 @a tag equals Goku, so it's checking for when the Goku tag occurs. And then it's going to power this comparator, which powers this impulse, unconditional, needs redstone command block. And that one here is going to be /ability @a tag equals Goku, mayfly equals true. So even in survival mode as Goku, you will have the creative mode flying abilities. Alright, now we're going to move on to the Kameho Wave, which is, I think, my favorite ability of the video. So we're going to start right down here. This is going to be a repeating, always active command block. This is a /replace item command. So it's replace item entity @a tag equals Goku, slot.hotbar 8, keep diamond 1. So make sure your inventory is empty on the last 3 locations. And you'll see that a diamond will now spawn into this one here. This is slot.hotbar 8. It starts at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that. The next one here, repeating, unconditional, always active. /execute as @a tag equals Goku @s. If entity @e type equals item, name equals diamond. Run summon armor stand blast *1 $.5. And now actually I'm going to do one more change on this. I want to change this R equals 3. So basically what we're doing is we're going to execute at Goku's position and as if Goku's running the command. And we're going to check for a diamond that gets dropped within a few blocks of his position. This is going to be when you use the Kamehameha Wave. If it detects that diamond, it's going to run summon. It's going to summon in an armor stand named Blast. And it's going to summon it in *1 $.5. So that's 1 block up from the ground, half a block in front of you based on your camera angle. And then here, chain conditional, always active. /execute as @a tag equals Goku @s run kill. @e type equals item, name equals diamond, R equals 3. So you drop the diamond, it summons in the armor stand named Blast, and then it kills the diamond. And then of course, since we're running replace item, it never even looks like the diamond left your hotbar. Now here is going to be some of the mechanics now for the actual Kameho Wave. So this one here is repeating, always active, it's unconditional. Slash effect at E, name equals blast, invisibility, 1/1 true. So the armor stand that we summon in is going to be invisible. Chain conditional, always active. Slash execute at E, name equals blast, run particle. Minecraft : Sonic _ explosion, ~1 ~. So the armor stand itself is invisible, but right at about the halfway point of the armor stand is going to be a position where we're going to run the sonic boom particle effect from the Warden. That's the actual blue effect that you saw in the Kameho Wave. That's all done with this particle effect here. And then next, chain conditional, always active. Slash execute as at E, name equals blast, at S. Rotated as at A, tag equals Goku. So we're executing as the armor stand and at the armor stand, but we're making sure that it's always rotated the same way as us. Then we're going to run TP at S, which is still the armor stand, and we're going to teleport it, caret 2, which means it's going to teleport forward 2 spaces every game tick, and it's going to be facing caret 5. Now, since caret 5 is facing forward further than the direction it needs to move with the caret 2 there, you'll always continue facing in that direction. So essentially, you summon this armor stand in, and it's going to fly off in the direction that you were looking at, depending on your camera angle. Here, chain conditional, always active. Slash execute at E, name equals blast, RM equals 40. Run fill, -2, -2, -2, -1, -2, -1. Air destroy. So all the blocks around the Kameho Wave blast, within just a little bit here, it's like 4 blocks or so, are going to be destroyed, and it's going to drop all the blocks on the ground. So like if you shoot the Kameho Wave into a mountain, it's going to dig a tunnel into the mountain, and it's going to drop a whole bunch of the dirt and stone and whatever blocks you're destroying there. And then here, chain unconditional, always active. Make sure that this one is unconditional. Slash execute at A, tag equals Goku. If entity, at E, name equals blast, RM equals 90, run kill, at E, name equals blast. So essentially, we're looking at your specific position, and if blast, the armor stand, ever gets more than 90 blocks away, we're going to kill it. We want to make sure that there are no extra Kameho Waves running around out there because we're using teleport commands and tags. So we want to make sure that as soon as we're done with this one, we're going to destroy it. And most entities only exist within that range. I don't believe Bedrock is going to summon entities outside of that range, so you'll be able to hit any entity you can see with this. You're not going to have to worry about the range. And then we got a couple more blocks up here for the Kameho Wave. Repeating, always active. Slash execute as at E, name equals blast, at S. Run play sound, mob.warden.sonicboom, at A, R equals 30, ~, 100. So essentially, at the armor stand's position, we're going to run play sound. And we're going to do the sonic boom sound from the Warden that goes right along with the particle effect we're using. Any player within a range of 30 is going to be able to hear it. And I'm making sure that when you're up close to it, it's as loud as it can be at volume 100. And of course, the tildes here, that's just the relative position of the armor stand. So wherever the armor stand is, it's going to fill these in like a variable. And then chain conditional, always active. Slash execute as at E, name equals blast, at S, run damage. At E, R equals 4, tag equals exclamation point Goku, name equals exclamation point blast. So any entities that get within a range of 4 of the armor stand, that's not the armor stand itself or Goku, is going to take 20 damage. It's an entity attack, and the entity doing it is Goku. So if I were to shoot an Iron Golem, it would take it down from 100 HP to 80, and that Iron Golem would be like, oh, Goku just attacked me, I need to go beat up Goku. If you want to adjust this, you can, but I did have some people in my last video complaining that I was being too overpowered, so I did scale everything back. Okay, moving on now, we're going to look at the Ki Blast. This one is pretty quick. Starts off here, repeating unconditional, always active. And slash replace item entity at A, tag equals Goku, slot.hotbar 7, keep snowball 1. So now next to the diamond, you have a snowball. Woohoo! Now, some of you are like, well, brown coat, snowballs don't hurt. Well, that's what these two are for. Repeating unconditional, always active. Slash execute as at A, tag equals Goku at S. Run tag at E, type equals snowball, R equals 2, add key. So when there's a snowball within a couple blocks of Goku, it's going to add key. The way that this works is it's quickly going to tag that snowball, and then chain unconditional, always active, slash execute as at E, tag equals key, at S. So we're looking for the tagged snowball, we're going to execute as it and at it. We're going to run damage. So any entity at E, R equals 2 within 2 blocks, that's not Goku, and that's not the snowball, is going to take 2 damage. It's an entity attack, and the entity again is Goku. So if I come up to like a cow, I could spam it with like 6 snowballs, and it would kill the cow. I wanted it to be fairly weak, because it seems like in the show when they're spamming ki blasts at each other, that never actually does much damage. But I did want it to actually hurt. Now we're going to be moving on to the Super Saiyan. Now this is going to be a more complicated build. We're going to be using some timers and stuff. So first thing I want us to do is I want us to type in a command into the chat. I'm going to do slash scoreboard, and I can't spell, objectives, add duration, dummy duration. Now, my scoreboard already exists, but for you, it's going to say, hey, congratulations, you created a scoreboard. I want to get that out of the way right now. That way we know when we get to that point that we don't have to make it. We are going to have to set it, but we'll cross that bridge in just a moment. First thing, I have a repeating, always active command block, and again, this one's going to be unconditional. We're using another replace item command, replace item entity at A, tag equals Goku, slot.hotbar 6, keep blaze powder 1. And that's going to be this blaze powder here. Repeat, unconditional, always active, slash execute at A, tag equals Goku, tag equals exclamation point, super. If entity at E, type equals item, name equals blaze powder, R equals 3. So we're looking for Goku without a tag called super, and we're looking to see if he drops the blaze powder within 3 blocks. Then, if so, we're going to run tag, and then the player tagged Goku will also have the super tag. So this, you'll see up here, since we aren't targeting people with super, it only works if you aren't a Super Saiyan. And we're going to move here. Repeating, unconditional, always active. Slash effect at A, tag equals super, strength 1-5 true. So now, you're more than twice as strong as you were, which was already twice as strong. Chain, conditional, always active. Effect at A, tag equals super, speed 1-4 true. You're twice as fast again. Chain, conditional, always active. Slash effect at A, tag equals super, resistance 1-3 true. So you got more defense. Chain, conditional, always active. Slash effect at A, tag equals super, haste 1-1 false. Now haste, as Goku's not going to help too much unless you're planning on going to mine. But this one comes with a yellow particle effect. And I'm doing this one as false, or I can just leave this off, and that's going to mean that when I go Super Saiyan, I now have yellow particles that are going to be around me, like the aura that Super Saiyans get, their energy aura. And then here, chain unconditional, always active. Slash effect at A, tag equals super, health boost 1-9 true. And then back here, chain unconditional, always active. Slash effect at A, tag equals super, regeneration 1-2 true. So now, you also get more health as a Super Saiyan, and your regeneration is faster. So first thing when you become a Super Saiyan, you're noticing that you're going to get quite a bit beefier. You're going to be stronger, faster, you're going to take more damage, you're going to heal faster, and you're going to have a cool yellow aura. So now, come up here, repeating, unconditional, always active. Slash execute if entity at A, tag equals super. Run scoreboard, players add, at A, tag equals super, duration 1. So now, if you become a Super Saiyan, automatically that scoreboard that we made called duration, it's going to start adding 1 every time this command block ticks. Now normally, a game tick happens like 20 times a second, but I'm setting this to be a 20 tick delay so that it only happens once a second. This is now a timer. Every second, that quantity is going to get 1 added to it. Alright, so this one here, repeating, unconditional, always active. / scoreboard players test at A, tag equals super, duration 6170. This is going to check for that score that we're adding 1 to every second. Once it gets between 61 and 70, it'll run the next command block. Chain conditional, always active. / scoreboard players set at A, tag equals super, duration 0. So when that timer gets up over 61, or I'm sorry, once it gets to 61 or higher, it'll reset back to 0. And then it'll also run the next command block. Chain conditional, always active, and that's going to be / tag at A, tag equals super, remove super. So Super Saiyan is going to work for you 60 seconds at a time. Once you engage, you have 60 seconds, and then after 60 seconds, you'll become regular Goku again. This last one here for that, repeating, unconditional, always active, / execute as at A, tag equals Goku, at S, run kill, and then we're going to kill at E. We can have a space there. Let me put that in. Kill at E, type equals item, name equals blaze powder, and make sure the blaze powder here is in the quotations. You'll see that it's because it's 2 words, and there's the underscore won't work for that. I'm looking for a specific name, so I'm going to do quotations and then put its real name the way it would be on our item bar, and I'm going to close the quotations off, R equals 3. So this is what's going to get rid of that blaze powder. Just like all the other powers, once you drop an item, we want to get rid of the item that you dropped. So now that we have all the commands done, we have a couple more commands that we're going to have to do for the Super Saiyan. We're going to have to try and do these quickly. So if you want, you can watch and see what I'm doing. That way you know ahead of time so there's no delays. The first thing I'm going to do is / tag at S, add super. Now when I do this, it's going to give me the Super Saiyan tag. And then I'm quickly going to set my duration value as 0. I'm going to do / scoreboard players set at A, tag equals super, duration 0, just like on the wall. And now I've set that score specifically to 0. It will be working within the range that I'm looking for. So if I check on this, you'll see that right now it's at 6. If I go back and check it, it's at 10. If I go back and check it, it's now at 13. That'll continue up until it gets to 61, at which point I will lose all of my Super Saiyan abilities until I go Super Saiyan again. Now wait, before you go, I still have 2 more commands we need to type in the chat to help you use this Goku build. The first one, we're going to want to make sure that we are right here with our command blocks. Make sure you're standing right next to them. And you're going to do / ticking area, add circle, tilde, 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 3, and then I think I did Kami. Yeah, mine already exists, but when you type it in, it's going to say you created a new ticking area. That's going to keep all your command blocks loaded, even if you leave the area. So if you're flying around as Goku out in the world, you can go thousands of blocks away and still use your Kameho Wave, your Super Saiyan, and your Ki Blasts. The next one is a game rule command we're going to do. It's going to get rid of all the extra commands popping up on your screen. It's going to be game rule, command block, output, false. So now as you're using all these, you won't have all that the text box popping up all over your screen. It'll be very clean and open. You can see what you're doing. If you enjoy playing as Goku, then you'd probably enjoy harnessing the power of the Warden in this video right here. This is BrownCode67. I'll catch you next time.